New at 11, the leader of the Jacksonville Housing Authority, Dwayne Alexander, is resigning. He says he feels the mayor pushed him out of his job. Our Andrew Badillo is on your side in the studio with us tonight to talk about this. And Andrew, what is Mayor Deegan's office saying about Alexander's resignation?
Anthony, a spokesperson, says the Deegan administration did not force Alexander out, adding he left on his own will. While receiving praise, Alexander has also faced scrutiny from the Housing Authority Board of Commissioners after it heard about a probe into the agency. In his resignation letter, Jacksonville Housing Authority CEO Dwayne Alexander says he feels he was pushed out based on actions and comments made by some of the JHA Board of Commissioners in the past 2 months. In December, the board pushed for new policies, saying in a packed room they learned about an investigation into JHA by the city's inspector general, who was looking at how JHA is managing money put on debit cards for public housing tenants to pay utility bills. At the time, Alexander said he would not resign, saying JHA followed U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development regulations.
If there really was a misuse of funds, then that's a leadership issue that, does need to be corrected. But it didn't necessarily mean that he needed to go. Jacksonville
City Council member Jimmy Peluso says he had good talks with Alexander.
There's several properties that he has that are in my district, and we kind of met and talked about them. And I was ready and willing to do some great work with him in the years to come.
Alexander is the latest departure from JHA. Since Mayor Deegan took office July 1st, 3 board members have resigned. 2 of the resignations happened after Deegan appointed replacements.
What I think happened is they brought in some new board members, and some of those board members probably have some expertise and some knowledge of the affordable housing space that, wasn't something that he was used to.
Alexander leaves after receiving a high grade in his most recent performance evaluation and led JHA in its purchasing of apartment complexes for affordable housing needs. Peluso praised Alexander's work, but at the same time hoped their relationship was stronger.
Now it's more paramount than ever that you have a CEO and a staff that's working in tandem with what the city wants to do. I just think they were maybe a little bit behind the 8 ball on that. But by no means did I think it was beyond his ability or his staff's ability to kind of build that relationship.
Alexander gave 30 days notice Monday. We have his resignation letter and the full statement from Mayor Deegan's administration in the First Coast News app. In studio, Andrew Badillo, First Coast News, on your side.